Hi, yes, hello, and welcome back to the Millennial Movie Monday, which is also a member request here on the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley, and if you're a returner, welcome back. I'm a millennial that likes to go back and watch your older classic movies for the very first time. Now, I know my member requests are usually on Fridays, but we're watching WandaVision on Fridays right now. So anyways, we moved some stuff around. Today's request comes to you from Chris, or 1000th Ghost, down in the comments. And if you're not from America, which I'm from Tennessee, November 11th is a federal holiday that is known as Veterans Day, which is where we take the day to acknowledge and remember all the people who have served in the armed forces here. And I know I have many veterans that follow me on the channel. I know one of my Millennial Movie members, John, is a veteran. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you to all you who have served our military. We appreciate you, and just thank you so much for your service and protecting our freedoms that we have here in America. So now, if you haven't seen the title or read the thumbnail, I am watching the movie The Longest Day. What year is it from? It is from 1962, and it's about 3 hours long. So I'm assuming, since Chris picked this for Veterans Day, I know I'm a couple days late. It's actually on November 11th, but today's the 13th. Anyways, it's gonna have to do with veterans, or maybe a full-out war movie. I'm not really sure if this is going to follow a veteran. I don't know if this is going to follow a war or what war it's going to follow. Previously on the channel, I've seen movies like Taking Chance. That's already on the channel. It is such a powerful movie. If you haven't seen the movie or my reaction, I really suggest watching either and or both of them, so you can check that out. And of course, I also have like Good Morning Vietnam on the channel as well for a little bit of a different Veterans Day military type film as well. So I'm excited to see what this is about. 3 hours is a long time, but I feel like we got a lot of stuff to cover in this kind of story. So now, most of the war movies I've seen on the channel, like Taking Chance and Good Morning Vietnam, and I think I've seen, what am I thinking of? I've watched another one that has not Bill Murray. Anyways, I'm not sure if we're following one person, multiple people, a certain war. Previously on the channel, war movies tend to make me cry, so we'll see how this one goes. But no more diddle-dallying. Let's get right on into today's Millennial Movie member request, which is the 1962 The Longest Day. Beaches of Normandy. That would be one way to smuggle something in somewhere. Send it with the pretty woman. They'll be too distracted by the pretty woman. Good job! Good job! Oh, wait, the woman was in on that. Okay, it took me a second to get it.
Was möchten Ihre Männer wohl lieber sein? Erschöpft oder tot?
Exhausted. Exhausted, preferably. The long sobs of the violins of autumn. Is that code, I guess?
Gibt uns dieser Vers einen Hinweis, wo sie landen werden und wann?
Nein, aber in
Well, I guess that's why we gotta decipher the poem, my friend. I'm not a part of military intelligence, but it's a code.
Das Wetter, das Einzige, was mich heute früh interessiert. Dieser Sturm, auf einmal war da, wie aus dem Nichts, ganz plötzlich.
Is that what we're worried about during World War II? Roses? Oh my God! John Wayne! Okay! Didn't know John Wayne was gonna be in this.
RAF says that this gale can stop as suddenly as it starts.
That's what they told us yesterday, and that's what they told us the day before.
Well, when you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Now, if he wants to call this thing off again, he knows what he's doing.
Of course he does.
You gotta trust the commander-in-chief, I reckon.
Four, 5 and 2, 4 and 3.
6! That's the way we go!
7 points in a row.
Are we just rolling dice and calling where it's gonna land? I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Here, use this.
Man, you don't think that I do anything.
Look,
Just be fair. It's fair. You're winning a lot. It's fair to ask.
I it now. Go ahead. Shoot.
All right, what is
Nothing.
Wait. Seven! That's what I want to
Who
hear!
put this cup in the game?
Who? The cup is rigged.
Me. Hey, how much did you take him for?
Oh, not much. Just a hair over 2,500.
Wow. Good job.
Next day I break my leg in a jump. 2 months in traction.
I see. You won a little bit, got injured. You won a lot, and now somebody sent you rosary. It's not looking very good if you're superstitious.
I wonder how long it takes to lose $2,500.
All right, yep, he's superstitious. He's like, you know what? If I don't win, then I might not get hurt tomorrow.
Ack, over Calais. He jumped clean, but his parachute didn't open.
And that right there is why I will never go skydiving. Ever.
Samaragli straddles the only road the Germans can use to drive into our northern flank. But it has to be taken. And it has to be held.
So you know you gonna hit some pushback there.
Now that we're almost at the end of the line, why don't you try easing up on yourself? And on the men.
No, the end of the line is not the time to ease up.
Forget everything I've said, General. I got the best battalion in this division, and they're ready.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. We don't need new drop zones.
It's out with house, sir.
It's go time. It's go time.
Du weißt doch verdammt genau, dass ich mit meinem Gerät den neuen Raum nicht von morgen oder übermorgen erreichen kann. Oh Mensch, ihr seid ja alle verrückt. Ihr seid doch vollkommen bekloppt, Mann!
I tell you what, the German accent and the German, language is just so harsh. It's just so aggressive. Whoa, look at this bougie room. Look at all that molding. Wow. I would love to see this room in color, War games. The only way to win is to not play.
Ich wähle die weiteste Entfernung und wenn das Wetter am schlechtesten ist, ich greife hier an. In der Normandie. Und bei schlechtem Wetter.
And in bad weather, which what do we have? Bad weather.
Conditions that are far below the minimum requirements.
That's all I can promise.
You've done your best, Stag.
People can't control the weather. You know what I mean? People can't control the weather. You do what you can with what you got.
Must be given the order within the next half hour. If the assault is to take place on the city.
So we gotta make this decision fast.
Wilson speaking. Yes, sir.
I've never thought about how much time is spent waiting on orders. Oh yeah, they know. They know.
When you get to Normandy, you'll only have one friend. God.
Oh my goodness, that is so heavy. Oh my God, okay, all right. Why is this happening?
Confuse them, make them look over their shoulders, and perhaps launch an attack in the wrong direction.
Oh, so it's not real bullets, it's literally just a noise distraction?
One click is to be answered by 2 clicks.
Oh, okay, all right, I see what we're doing.
Now hang on to this gimmick. It's as important as your weapon.
Did they really use this kind of stuff? It's smart, I just didn't know about it.
Demain, la mélasse deviendra du cognac. Demain, la mélasse deviendra du cognac.
That's not the verse they were expecting earlier.
They're code messages to the resistance chaps. Obviously, one message means something to one group, another message means something to another.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Je répète, blesse mon cœur d'une langueur monotone.
There's the phrase. That's the one we were looking for. Okay, all right. I love it when these older classic movies let the women help.
Verwunden mein Herz mit eintöniger Mattigkeit.
Yep, it's go time, homie.
Ich bin ein zu alter Hase, mich über sowas noch besonders aufzuregen. Also, wie war das hier?
Really? He's just gonna be like, all right, move on. Back to our card game. Really? So are the airplanes in the front carrying the airplanes in the back? Because they are, like, connected. Y'all can explain that to me in the comments, because I don't know what that's about. Didn't realize planes were so quiet back in the day.
Feet up! Hang on!
Oh, the plane's not on. The plane's not running. They're like gliding into it. This is what they meant by gliders. For some reason, I thought the gliders were also referring to the people who were parachuting down. You know, they were gliding down. That's not what it was. Okay, sorry, that took me so long. Oh man, they ran right into him with grenades! Oh, I was gonna say, why aren't they doing that on the bridge? But literally, because they're gonna blow up the bridge and they're taking the dynamite off. Got it. Got it. Blowing up communication lines.
Doc, what the hell are you doing over there? That's the German side.
Sir, anybody can make a mistake.
Especially when you land in the river. He was trying not to drown.
All in less than 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Wild.
Nordafrika, Sizilien, Italien.
Und immer im Morgengrauen.
And we bust up in there like, surprise, shawty! Man, you're just in the plane thinking about what you're about to get into, thinking about your entire life. That's so scary. I couldn't imagine.
Do your duty for God, King, and your country.
Oh, wow. They literally let Rupert out of the plane to... Oh, that's why John Wayne's character was like, it'll distract them in the wrong direction. Got it. My bad. I had no idea. That's such a solid distraction. Wow, that's so smart. And then all their little fireworks go off while they're distracted. And they're wasting their rounds. Okay, I'm following now. I didn't get it earlier. Girl, you gonna go with the gun? No, okay. I was gonna say, your looks can only get you so far if you're carrying a gun right now. Get into it, girl. Good job. Yes. Love this for you. He's gonna drown her. Or at least try to.
Wieder mal die Hand von der Resistance.
Was Ähnliches wie Gummipuppen wurden an Fallschirmen ab.
Some sort of rubber dummies. Such a good idea. Could you imagine? She said, you ain't gotta tell me twice. She said, I'm going back in. She said, I don't need to use the outhouse anymore because I done used it on myself. Oh, we missed our spot. Did we miss our spot? You know, I would assume that landing as a paratrooper is just not a simple thing. See, what happens if you get stuck in a tree like that guy? What do you do? See, man. Oh. So a few of our troops got pushed in the wrong direction. The usual bombing. What? What is this? Wow. I have never thought about how that works. I have never thought about how that works. I would aim to not land in the building that's on fire, but I also don't know how to steer a parachute, so good luck. And he's stuck there watching his friends get got. That sucks. See, what do you do if that happens? If you're one of those guys?
Na, was Neues? Schwere Bombenangriff auf Cherbourg. Wie üblich, Herr Major.
As usual. See, everything is so wild what's normal during war. It doesn't sound the same, though.
Too clicks.
Called it. Called it. How did they already intercept our little code? There it is. That's why it sounded different. I don't know. That one sounds a little different, too. Okay. Whew. Whew. All right, we're fine.
Well, somebody's shooting somebody. Let's us go find this here war.
Let's us go find this here war. That's just another thing I've never thought about is like landing in the wrong spot and then you come together, you just find allies and other troops and, you know, whatever, and you just make your own little squads. I don't know, their helmets look different. Yeah, not your guys. Not your guys.
Hey, they were Germans.
Your guys are leaving.
Major Conklin landed on the stone wall, broke his shoulder. I left him with a medic.
Any contact with FCOM?
That's another thing I never think about is like injuries upon landing. There's not even just landing in the wrong place or something. There's breaking your ankle, breaking your shoulder.
Eine Invasion in der Normandie wäre gegen alle Gesetze militärischer Logik.
And that right there, that's called the element of surprise, homie.
We can't have you knocked off on the first day.
But that's not the real reason. Isn't it because my father was president of the United States?
Oh, so same Roosevelt, but not the same Teddy Roosevelt. Got it.
How's that arthritis of yours?
Arthritis?
Arthritis?
I've not had a touch in months.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Well, you look like somebody who just told a story. Okay, homie, you're doing a brave thing. You're showing up for your people. And the right side of history, so good for you.
War bis 4 Uhr auf, dann hat ein Schlafmittel genommen und sich zurückgezogen.
Not Hitler taking a sedative.
Jetzt möchte ich wirklich wissen, auf welcher Seite der liebe Gott steht.
I think all sides are wondering which side God is on at this point. And there we are. We just be rolling up like skirt, skirt. Surprise, shawty!
Die Amerikaner und Engländer haben ja nicht mal zusammen halb so viele Schiffe.
Verdammt nochmal, Sie wenn Sie mir schon nicht glauben, dann kommt...
I was gonna say, bold of you to say in the comfort of your own home. Yeah, homie. Yeah, homie. What are you gonna do?
Vis-a-vis! Vis-a-vis!
Now, homie, I don't think they can see that little bitty flag from out there in the ocean, okay? I'm glad you're prepared, but now's not the time.
5000 Schiffe, die Alliierten gar nicht haben können, wie Sie meinen.
Well, they've got them.
Du hast die besten Aussichten, bald sehr lange schlafen zu können.
Oh my God, your prospects for a long sleep are excellent. That is so scary. Now, these boats right here, that's where I would throw up. And could you imagine how hard it would be to run? I mean, you're already like weighed down with all your gear and stuff that you have on normally, right? But then because they had to wade through some of that water, it's all wet and soggy. And there's just so many aspects to being in the military and armed forces and war that I just never think of or knew of or realize, you know?
Well, don't you think you better go back there and get your rifle?
Out there, sir?
You're almost sure to need it before this day is...
Yeah, you're gonna need that. Okay, good. Smart. Putting your glasses on. Good job.
I made it.
Is your friend dead? I think your friend's dead.
Did you see me get those two guys?
No, he didn't see you get those two guys.
Our reinforcements and heavy equipment will be approaching in a very few minutes.
I know.
Well, what if they land at the right beach?
Good point. If your resources and stuff land at the right beach, but you are not at the right beach, then that's a problem. I was gonna say, Flanagan, you're not off to a great start. You got this guy who's gonna find a turtleneck sweater. Did you mean for real pigeons? For real pigeons? We for real used carrier pigeons in World War II? Did we really? How do you train a pigeon to do that, by the way? How do you train a pigeon to do that?
Oh, wait. Not towards the Germans, you idiot! The other way! The other way!
Apparently they also did not know how to train the pigeons to do that. What? Who's this guy?
Very nice to meet you.
Look at this. I kept it for you all, but I don't think there will be enough for everyone.
Hey, buddy, we're kind of busy. We're doing some stuff.
Hat von Rundstedt schon die Freigabe vom Führerhauptquartier erreicht?
Well, see, the Führer, he's a little sleepy right now. Don't you hate it when you're short? Oh, and then you rope climb all the way up. Okay. I see. Never thought about that happening. Never thought about that part happening.
Ich habe gerade mit General Jodl gesprochen. Der Führer ist wach.
The Führer is awake, a few hours too late. Oh, well, you know what? I guess bagpipes are one way to like prove to other people that you're an ally, you know?
There he goes. He's at it again. Did you ever hear such a bleeding racket in all your life?
Not the earplugs in for the bagpipes, but not the, explosions.
North by east. Amerigleese is that way. Somebody's turned that sign around.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, like sabotaging ways of going places by turning the signs.
All the panzer divisions except the 21st seem to be sitting it out in the rear.
Oh, because Hitler wouldn't wake up. I will say these battle scenes are very intricate. There's a lot going on, and I'm just really impressed, Oh man, that's a big one. That's a big one. We need to throw a few grenades or something down there.
Hello, bestie. Hello, bestie. Ici Winsor.
Why does it sound like he's saying, hello, bestie? Like, I'm sorry, this is not the time to laugh.
Fire!
I hope they have some good earplugs down there, because that type of tank in that closed area, bust your eardrums out.
Partez! Allez-vous-en!
They really walking through the middle of a war zone? I don't think that's very smart.
Pardon, je veux dire ma mère. On est en pleine bagarre.
Exactly, in the middle of battle, homie. Wow, these nuns mean business. Get into it. I could not imagine going in and trying to help the wounded and stuff, all while still under fire. That's just it's so hard for me to fathom. Oh my God, that's so scary to think about. Oh my God, that's so scary.
Who's in charge here?
Well, I guess I am, sir. None of our officers made it in.
I was gonna say, I don't know if they have anybody left to be in charge.
I got a rifle, sir.
Well, good for you.
Good job, friend. What are those long things? Are those the torpedoes? I don't know what they are. Oh! Oh, hey, that one came apart. I probably wasn't supposed to see that, but that one came apart up there. Man, could you imagine? Oh my God, I could not imagine being in a group like that and then your buddy next to you gets shot and you just gotta move their body and keep going. I literally cannot wrap my head around what people see and have to do in war, Oh wow, y'all are full-blown crisis mode, covering your tracks. Embarrassing.
Don't worry, Hank.
Oh my God, scared me.
He's got his boots on the wrong feet.
Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, he got dressed in a hurry today. The end of The Longest Day. Oh, look, Richard Burton. Sean Connery. For real? Henry Fonda? And I was proud of myself for recognizing just John Wayne. There were a few other people I've seen before in here. Well, let's talk about it. Well, y'all, I will say, let me tell you something. Okay. Once again, in case you missed it in the intro, I know I have quite the few veterans who do watch the channel, and I just want to say again, if you missed it earlier, I just want to say a thank you to all the veterans out there. I have veterans in my family. I know one of the Millennial Movie members, John, is a veteran, and if you are a veteran, I just want to say thank you for your sacrifice, for being brave, for protecting our freedoms that we have here in America. Every time I watch a war movie, I'm just reminded about so many things that me as a civilian, I will never be able to wrap my head around what you have seen, or what you may have experienced, or what you've had to do in order to protect us here back at home. And so I just want to say thank you for that. And now I will transition to talking about the movie. I realized while I was watching the end credits that there were a couple other people that I have seen before, like Henry Fonda. Did not find him in this movie. I was proud of myself for recognizing John Wayne, but then there were a couple of other familiar names that I did not recognize. So, whoopsie daisies on that part. These fight scenes, though, like these battle scenes, were so intricate. So many explosions, like large, clearly. I say clearly, y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, like clearly not model buildings, you know, like this. And if it was model buildings that were being exploded and whatever torn down, then wow, they did a great job editing all that together and it just looking so real. It's just amazing the lengths they went to for these battle scenes. It was also really interesting to get all the different sides to see what everybody was doing at about the same time. You know what I mean? That was really cool. It's a 3-hour movie. We could have saved some time if we had cut down some of the battle scenes, but then again, there was so much going on. I never got tired of them. You know what I mean? So personally, would I watch this movie again? Probably not. Am I glad that I watched it for Veterans Day? Yes. You know what I mean? There's a time and place for everything. And for the longest day, I feel like this is the perfect movie to watch for Veterans Day. So I just want to thank you, Chris, for suggesting it and requesting it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, stick around, because coming up, what do we got? We got the last 3 episodes of WandaVision for this Friday, episodes 7 through 9 for this Friday. Monday is going to be a Millennial Movie member request from Ingy Bingy. It's The Fugitive. And then Friday the 24th, the day after Thanksgiving, I am watching Addams Family Values. Big excited about that. And Monday the 27th, we got a request from Tachi for The Amazing Spider-Man. So I hope you like, subscribe, stick around. That's what's coming up here on the channel. Links to social media down below if you want to be my friend outside the YouTubeverse. And I'll see you right back here on Friday. Bye.